today. Trying to get my act together here, and it's just not happening for me. Anyway. I'm just going to find it here. I am wiped out today. I don't know why. Okay. First person here is Rosie for love. Rosie for love. Okay, I don't know where you are in your love life, but you have a wish that comes in. You might need to walk away from something or someone that's not working for you, and with that, an earth sign will come in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like you have a new creative project on the horizon, or a creative type is coming in. It also looks like you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. If you're not thrilled about this earth sign, there's an air sign coming in soon after, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Love life should be moving forward this spring. Sister, do you think that R will reach out to G? Hasn't yet. Okay, let's see. Will R reach out to G? Yes, I think he will. Yeah, comes up better than 70%. I would say, like, yeah, I think he's leaning towards doing it. I think he's going to do it. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Lee. KR and FP had a falling out today. How will that go? Well, it's gonna be dramatic. So it's like there's growth and transformation. There's a breakup. Then the timing around the situation is poor. And then somebody is silent and somebody's self-isolating. And somebody else is suffering from anxiety. But then they may find themselves trying to strengthen the relationship. But, I mean, it's inevitable that these two don't last long-term or forever. But it could be a lot of ups and downs and backwards and forwards and craziness. Like a lot of drama. And, you know, some people are very addicted to that. It was funny. I was just talking to one of my friends a couple of days ago, and she was saying that when she was younger, she was involved with somebody, and one of her friends said to her, I think you're a little bit addicted to the drama. I think you like the drama of this. And she didn't see it until this girl pointed it out to her. And she was like, you know, I think at the time I was addicted to the drama. But anyhow, that was a really long time ago. I think she said it was about 10 years ago. But it's like people get very addicted to the highs and lows. And like when they're at a low point, they're looking forward for like the next high. And you can't have a relationship with somebody built on lies and manipulation. I mean, you can, but it's not going to be happiness. It's going to be lies and manipulation. That's what you get. You're like, you reap what you sow. So it's not a good situation. Sister. The friend M I had a fight with last month. What's she feeling towards the situation now? Okay. She's got a wish around the situation. She may be a little bit hopeful that at some point things could change between you and her. It also looks like she's a little hurt by the situation, and she's still holding on to a little bit of anger, but she's hopeful that at some point things could move forward between you and her. She's a little all over the place, but I think at the end of the day, she doesn't want to be mad at you forever or in a fight with you forever. Lady, why did I dream about TFW? Well, it depends what the relationship is with this person. Most of the time, if you're dreaming of someone like if you're dreaming about someone that you're interested in, let's say, I mean, that's no surprise you're dreaming about them because they're in your mind and you're thinking about them and you're talking about them, so they come out in your subconscious. Um, if it's somebody you haven't seen in like 20 years, then I think that that has more of a prophetic sense, or they may be a bigger reason why that person has come up. Sometimes I'll give you a couple examples. Like I had a dream last night that my best friend from high school was in. I haven't seen or spoken to her in years. I don't believe it has anything to do with her. I think that it has more to do with me processing the hurt that she's caused me, that not from her, but that I have carried through my life and manifested in other ways. Like, I think it's what she represents in my life. It's not her. But that's someone who I don't speak to anymore. If this is someone who's a current love interest and it's somebody who you think about and talk about frequently, that's why you're dreaming about them. They're in your subconscious. It looks like this is somebody who may be important to you or could be important to you or was important to you in your past, and they're still in your head. And then that's what's coming out. Growth and transformation. I don't know what your relationship is to this person, but I know that everybody wants some kind of a prophetic reason why we're dreaming about people, but the truth is they're in our subconscious, and that's what it is. I mean, I had a bizarre dream last night. I mean, what does this mean? I have a friend who owns a dance studio. My brother doesn't dance at all, never dances. He's never been a dancer. I had a dream that they both own dance studios. And I meant to post on my brother's Instagram that he was giving away free leggings. But I posted it on my friends. And I didn't want his students to see it. And I was trying to take the post down, and I couldn't take it down. I couldn't take it down. I don't know why I couldn't take it down. What the fuck does that dream mean? Like, the dancer friend and my brother are not friends with one another. What does that mean? Like, it's just, that to me, the way I interpret something like that is that, for me, a fear of making a mistake. Fear of making a mistake and having somebody get mad at me and not being able to undo it. That's what I think that is. I don't think it has much to do with either of the two guys that were in the dream or the situation with the dance studios. I just think that for me, that's a fear of me making a mistake, me of upsetting somebody and not being able to correct it before they found out or before causing a big problem. So, yeah, I think that this person's in your subconscious, and that's why they're coming out in your dreams. And I think it's going to continue to happen until, depending on where you are in the relationship, either you dream it out and it gets out of your subconscious, you forget about it and move forward with your life, or regardless, that's usually what happens. And then at some point you may dream about them again because they're going to represent something at another point. Like, there's a reason why, like, that person's representing something that is in your subconscious. It's not about them. It's about what they represent and what your subconscious is trying to process. The dream world is crazy, and I know people are always asking about dreams. Why did I dream of this person? Why did I dream of that person? Because you're thinking about them, because you talk about them, because they're in your thoughts. That's why you dream about them. And I think for you, this is going to continue to happen on occasion. And then all of a sudden it might stop and you may not see them in the dreams anymore for a while. And then at another point they may come back again and resurface. But I think it has to do with a couple of things. They're in your thoughts, you're thinking about them, and then they may be linked to some kind of a fear or old wound or something that they're representing, they're bringing up in the dreams. But let's see what happens. John, will I be contacted by S King or US bands? Okay, will I be contacted by S King? 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. S King, yes. Will I be contacted by US bands? 2, 5, 6, 7. I'm not so sure about US bands, but I think the first guy is going to contact you. If they're one thing SK and US bands is one thing, then I would say yes, you're going to hear from them. I don't know if they're two separate things. Lee, should I go through with this loan? Should I go through with this loan? Should I go through with this loan? Yes, I think you should. Simran, is M going to contact me? And if yes, when? Okay, is M going to contact me? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. I don't see contact happening anytime soon. If you want to speak to this person, you may have to contact them. Thought, will me and the Capricorn Ashley have a long-lasting relationship? I'm only getting a 33% chance, and there seems to be some negativity or pessimism around the situation. I would keep your options open. It doesn't look like it's moving forward to a long-lasting, long-term relationship. John, tomorrow and the weekend forecast. Okay, tomorrow and the weekend. You may have an argument with somebody or feel burdened by a situation that you couldn't get your way with tomorrow. And you may win the argument, and the person may come through with something that will be hard to turn down. It looks like the weekend looks good. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Life seems to move forward, and you may have another decision to make this weekend. Could be about business. The hard work that you put into business, career, job, whatever you do all day is coming back to you, and you're not holding yourself back. But if something comes up tomorrow that's a little bit, like there's a little bit of conflict, I think you're going to win the conflict, especially if you stand your ground. And shall I conduct the test on Saturday? Okay, should I conduct the test on Saturday? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Adriana, what did he think about me going out yesterday with Sergio? Kind of made him feel a little bit stuck. Like you stopped him in his tracks. And he's silent, and he may be feeling a little bit disrespected, but he's not going to tell you because he's got the Hermit card, so he's going to suffer in silence. Oh, well. Empress, how did Cassie feel about my brother texting her on his way to the airport before his flight? Very good. 10 cups, 4 of wands, and the Magician. She felt excellent. Maria, does Eric think of me? Yes, he does. Adriana, he used to say, te quiero, which is Spanish is less than I love you, but it means the person cares about you. Why did he stop when he used to say it when I did? Okay, let's see. Oh, he feels like he put in a whole lot of hard work. He didn't see a payoff. So he's pulling his energy back a little bit, but he still cares very much about you. For whatever reason, he feels like he was treated unfairly or like there was an injustice around the situation. That's why I stopped saying it. He's being an ass. Empress, is Cassidy hopeful and looking forward towards a romantic relationship with my brother when he gets back? Yes, she is. She's pretty hopeful. Cancerian, what are Dylan's intentions? Well, he's coming up very balanced. He comes up like he's got some good luck around him, and he's looking for things to move forward or change quickly with the Eight of Wands. I would give him a chance. He seems like he's looking for things to move forward with the Chariot, and he's being guided by the divine. He's very intuitive. He kind of lets his intuition guide him, and I think that his intentions are for things to move forward. I don't know where you are in the relationship, so I can't tell you. Like, I don't know, like, if you just met him yesterday, like, I would say communication would come in. If you talk every day, you could start seeing him more, but the next step could be coming in. Empress, why did Cassidy respond to my brother? Was it because she thought that he wouldn't receive it since he was on the flight? Oh, that could be. That could be, yeah. Because even if she sent it and the phone was off or on airplane mode, sometimes you still don't get it, you know? Yeah, because she figured it was too late. She missed it. Or she missed him. Adriana, what does Omar think about me? Okay, how does Omar think about me? Thinks that there's room for growth and transformation between the two of you. Thinks very highly of you. The love cup is full. Now, if it's not romantic, I don't know if this is a romantic potential. If it's not, it would be friend-wise. He loves you as a person and as a friend. Could be romantic with the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups. He may think that you're a little bit mysterious, kind, caring, unique, hardworking, intelligent, creative. I think he thinks highly of you, finds you interesting. Loso, did Dre forget my birthday? I'll be in his city tomorrow and he hasn't reached out. Okay, did Dre forget my birthday? Mm-hmm. Yep. And there may be disappointment around the whole situation. I'm not surprised. Most guys are not good with birth dates. Or dates in general. Rocky, how does Shelly and Honey feel about me? Okay. Okay, they seem to think that you're a strong character, that you've got a lot of potential, you're very well prepared. You have a lot of choices, you're happy, unique, focused, and creative. Simran, what is my love life going to be like in 2021? Okay, let's see. Well, you've got a soulmate connection coming in, and you could be starting a new journey relatively soon. Something from the past may be holding you back. You may have to shut the door on something in order to move forward. When you decide that whatever is not working for you is not working for you, you close the door on it. You seem to have a soulmate connection come in pretty quickly. It looks like it could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It looks like this person comes in with a lot of mutual respect, and that you get out of the relationship what you put into it. You'll feel like the hard work you put in comes back to you. Well-balanced relationship with somebody who's loving, kind, caring, and honest. Cause for celebration comes in towards later on this summer, spring into the summer. But like I said, if you feel like something or someone is kind of holding you back, like you may have to kind of reconcile it in your own head so that you can move forward with your life in another direction. Adriana, why does he feel disrespected if he hasn't shown his intentions for me? I feel like sometimes he only treats me as a friend. I don't understand him. Because we don't, most people, they don't, their feelings are not logical. They're just not logical. You know, it's like, how about this situation? You ever been in this situation? Somebody's having some sort of a function. Gender reveal ridiculous party or some such fucking nonsense. And you're like, I gotta go to one of these now. I mean, really. Like, what do you have? A boy or a girl? Unless it's a fucking unicorn. I mean, really. Anyway, everything, there's another gift and another, so then you don't get invited, right? And then you're like, well, how come I wasn't invited? You ever have that happen? Because it's happened to me. I'm like, oh shit, we got a fucking baby shower coming. The last thing I want to do is go to a baby shower. Then I don't get invited, and I'm like, hey, how come I wasn't invited? We're not logical. Like, nothing that we do is logical. There are people that they don't want to be in a relationship with you, but then they don't want you to be with anybody else. Or they don't want to leave what they got going on, but yet they want to fool around with you. And our feelings and logic have nothing to do with one another. So let's see what the cards say. Yeah, he feels like burdened by the situation. Even if he isn't ready to be in a relationship with you, or even if he's not 100% of his feelings for you, he doesn't like the idea of you going out with other people. It makes him feel kind of stuck. And he also feels like he has no place to say anything either. So he just may feel hurt or disrespected or overlooked, but he's like, well, he knows he's got no one to blame but himself. But that's the thing. It's like we're always, especially because our brains are like computers and we're trying to figure out, you know, A plus B equals C. And that it doesn't work like that. So you can't take a situation and try to apply logic to it when there is none. Cancerian moon. What are JD's intentions? I don't see all that much coming from him. It looks like he may be silent, or there may be a slowdown when it comes to communication, and you got a mini tower moment between the two of you. You might feel like the situation is very disappointing because he doesn't put in a whole lot of effort, and you feel like the relationship is kind of like unsuccessful. I don't see all that much coming from him. If this is a love connection, I don't see any love here. I would keep your options open because it looks like it's kind of stagnant. Adriana, what do I need to improve on in this situation? I feel this thing as if it was stuck. All right, if you feel like something is stuck, pull your energy back from it. Anytime something gets stuck, it's usually because we're putting too much energy into it. And that just kind of builds resistance. You know, it's like, I want this to move forward. I want this to move forward. Why isn't this moving forward? I need it to move forward. Builds a lot of resistance. So when something isn't working, you just leave it alone. Go in the other direction. Find something else to do. You can't fix something by doing more. You have to, like, do less. unless you plan on going down the, you know, the forcing and manipulating kind of a road, which I don't think that that's you at all. Yeah, the timing around the situation may be a little tough. It just may need a little bit of space, a little bit of time and space, and then things kind of get a little bit more unstuck, and the situation could move forward with a little bit more ambition. And the relationship could strengthen too. I know it's frustrating because when you feel like you want to cultivate a relationship with somebody, right? And then you feel like it gets to a certain point and then it gets stuck. The more effort you put into it, the worse it makes it. You know, it's like, have you ever been in a situation where you're having a conversation with someone and you're trying to keep the conversation going and they're not answering you as much anymore? So now you're starting to send more text messages hoping that they're going to answer. It just pushes them further away. Best thing to do is to not reply. So now you make them wait. I know it sounds like game playing, and I don't like game playing, but you got to keep the energy of the situation balanced, because once it goes out of balance, it's hard to get it. You know, it's like hard to go from being somebody's doormat to then demanding respect from that person. So like it's the same kind of thing with relationships. It's hard to like put a lot of energy into it and then all of a sudden try to get the balance back in the situation and make you respect me again and make you wonder where I am if I'm always up your ass. Do you know what I mean? So I would say pull your energy way back and it just starts to get a little bit unstuck. Um, D. LaShawn, general love, who's coming towards me next? Who's coming towards me next? You have an air sign that comes in. I think it could be an Aquarius. If not, it's an air sign, Gemini or Libra. And you have the Empress here, which is love, money, abundance, fertility coming in. Somebody may come in and make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Growth and transformation comes in and disappointment moves into the past. Red, time frame to receive return. I would say maybe within the next 3 weeks. I would say 2 to 3 weeks. Red, is Steve still attracted to me? Yes. Adriana, what will happen once I show interest to him? Relationship could move forward a little bit. Happiness comes out over this situation. Perseverance pays off and moving forward to greener pastures comes in. Let's see what happens. Things could, you know, transpire. Am, anything I need to know for the rest of April? It looks like you're feeling prepared. It looks like you're making decisions. It looks like you may need to have a little bit of patience. Love relationship, current relationship looks good. It looks like little romance could pop up. It looks like business may be good. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities before the end of the month. And you also may hear from somebody out of the blue that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Empress, general. Happiness comes out over your life. Your perseverance around your job or business endeavor pays off. Taurus comes in that could be of significance, and you're moving forward to greener pastures. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Adriana, would Omar ever ask me on a date? Will Omar ever ask me on a date? Yes. 70% chance yes, but it's like through divine timing. You might have to wait for divine timing on that. Red. He holds back intimate connections. Why? Well, there's a lot of shit going on here. So he's got stuff happening here. First of all, he feels undecided. He feels unprepared. He feels weak. He feels like there's either bad karma or he's been treated unjustly. There's a lot of bullshit that's gone on here, and that's why he's holding back. I don't know that he wants to get right back into that kind of situation again at this point right now. Adriana, how's David feeling about the situation for us at the moment? He's got a little anxiety. I don't know what that's about. He does also feel like you guys could be starting a new journey, but it's another one of these divine timing moments. It may happen, when it happens. Like there may be a divine timing aspect around that situation. Brianna, general for this weekend. Cause for celebration comes in, the ability to manifest new opportunities. It also looks like somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Happiness comes out. Could be spending a lot of time with a water sign. Looks like your perseverance pays off. You should be pretty busy this weekend. L'Amour. How will I enjoy myself at the suite Wednesday through Saturday next week? Looks like a good time. It looks like feeling respected. I don't know if it has anything to do with business, but you got business stuff happening here. And maybe it could be a timing thing, like business may be doing really well while you're at the suite, but whatever. Either way, it looks like you're having a good time. It looks like rest, relaxation, self-care. Things seem to move forward. 10 cups are full. Enjoy yourself. Sorry, can you give me an update on Valentino and me? He's a Leo and I'm a Scorpio sun. Leo rising, how he feels towards me right now. Okay. He thinks that you're very attractive, very strong, courageous, stable. Thinks that you're well prepared, deep, mysterious. You may have to have a little bit of patience with him just because I don't know, you just may have to have patience with him. But it does look like he's pretty into this situation, and it looks like things are moving forward romantically between the two of you. You have a wish around the situation, and a successful relationship can come of this. I'm not seeing like, well, the Two of Cups would be a committed relationship. I don't know if that's going to happen immediately. That may be what you need to have patience for. But he seems to be genuinely interested in you, enjoy spending time with you. Thinks that you're kind, caring, unique, creative, adventurous, successful. Enjoy it. Looks like fun. Leos tend to be fun, though. S current feelings towards me right now. Feels unbalanced. Feels a little bit like he's either pulled his energy back or there's lack of communication between the two of you because of a mini tower moment. I think he's moved forward with his life. If you don't reach out to him, I'm not convinced that you're going to hear from him again. I think he made a decision to move forward with his life. The Hermit in reverse is like no communication. It's like self-isolating. I would reach out to him if you're interested in him, or if you want to get the ball rolling. Otherwise, I don't know that you're going to hear from him. I think he kind of feels like he's moved on. Red, has he been intimate with another woman? I'm only getting a 33% chance, yes. But I got to tell you, I don't trust him. I feel like almost at any moment, somebody could come in or somebody could show up or somebody could be around. I don't know if you find him to be untrustworthy or if there's been a third party involved before. But he seems to, I don't know, third parties seem to show up at some point. Not right now, though. I can't say right now. But the answer to the question is 33%, which is pretty low. And will my husband Cece get a raise this month? Yes, I think he will. Cinnamon, is the apartment the one that I found meant for me? Crazy thing is this lady lives in my hometown, but she's renting the home where I want to move. Her name is Fate. Oh, wow, that's interesting. I mean, that's pretty interesting. Okay. All right, am I going to get this apartment one way or another? Is it something that's meant to happen? Yeah, you may find yourself living there. That's very interesting. Karina, is the lady gonna file a police report? Yes, I think so. Sorry. If I were to release music and music as a passion in a job, what would be the most likely outcome? Like if you're writing music and putting something together to release, I would do it. I would definitely do it. If you have something already put together, I don't see any reason why you should hold back. The worst that happens is that what? It doesn't sell? Or you get negative comments? I get negative comments all the time. Fuck them. Somebody, you know what I think is really funny? People are always telling me that I look orange. I am not wearing any self-tanner ever. So this is my natural orange color. People sometimes say I look like an Oompa Loompa. That's just my color. I don't know what to tell anybody. But how funny is that? I just don't give a shit. If I were to release music in a job, what would most likely the outcome be? Well, you've got financial stability around you. You've got here, this could be being focused on music or focused on a new side job or whatever it is that you're going to do the music as. I would do it. You've got some good luck coming in and success coming in. You have nothing to lose. You don't know until you try. And I feel like in the time we're living in now with YouTube and all these other video platforms, like you can make videos, if it's your own music. See, for me, I'm scared of like using music that's other people's. I know I see other artists do it, but I wouldn't do it because I don't want to get in trouble. I would give it a shot. If it's something that you feel strongly about and you've been working on it, got nothing to lose. Lemore, anyone new next week? Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be successful. Empress shows up. Love, money, abundance, fertility. That could be a good thing. Keep your eyes and ears open for an Earth sign. Red, any reason why he's so undecided? Seems like he's been through it, or this relationship has been through it. It's like a lot of ups and downs. Feeling like he may be left with no choice. Feeling like lack of perseverance. Not wanting to go back into the same situation that was already... like, it looks like there's a lot of drama and chaos. So him being undecided, it's like, what do I really want to go back to something that was so messy and so... like kind of all over the place. Like it's like impatience is around the situation. Lack of sleep is around the situation. Arguments are around the situation. If there's been a lot of dramatics around this situation, that's why he's undecided, because it's like repeating the same thing over and over again, or not being certain that anything around the situation is going to change. Lamore, how will Jessica think of her items she ordered? She should be pretty happy. 3 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. So she may even place another order. Adriana, what can I expect? Looks like you got balance and mutual respect coming in. Life is moving forward, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Looks like you've got the 4 of Wands here, which could be changing homes, upgrading homes, moving homes. It also could be upgrading a relationship, happiness at home. It's positive. You got nice stuff happening. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Survivor woman, what is that, general? You've got happiness and strength coming to you. That's excellent. You may also have a new job or business opportunity on the horizon. A little bit of financial stability is coming in, and romance could heat up. If you're not with anyone right now, Capricorn enters. If you are with someone right now, current relationship is looking good. Being guided by the divine, starting a new journey. Not bad. Rosalie, general for this month. You may have some choices in the near future. It also looks like you've got your intuition is spot on, so definitely listen to it. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief around a business or job opportunity. And you have a Cancer that comes in. Could be of significance. Also a Libra. A little bit of good luck comes in. The weight of the world is melting off your shoulders and your life is moving forward. heck was I? Mimi M, I think. What's next with Z? Looks like communication could pick up. It also looks like a little bit of perseverance may be coming in from his end. I don't know if you're spending time together or what. But it looks like something happens that moves the relationship forward enough to make you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can finally exhale. Cinnamon this weekend. It looks like you've got the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Two of Wands. Feeling prepared. Six of Swords could be a couple of things. It could be your life is moving forward, or you're heading towards greener pastures, or you may be deciding to take a trip to water, by water, or around water. Either way, you got air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Looks like kind of a busy weekend. Somebody from your past may reach out that you haven't heard from in some time. Oh, John, they're one, then I think you will hear from them. Because the first card was really positive. Did that. I think I'm at Nav. Raises intentions towards me currently. All right, I don't know who this person is in relation to, but it looks like they're waiting for their ship to come in. So I would say this person's not putting in a lot of effort. They may be waiting for you to put the effort in. You got some good luck around you. You also have cause for celebration. But I don't know, this person comes up as like a little bit stuck and stagnant and like they're waiting on you. I don't know that they have much intentions right now. Sunflower, is A doing black magic on me? No, there's no black magic on you. And what comes up higher? To do better on the test Saturday or to delay it? Should I do the test Saturday? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should I delay it? 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. I wouldn't delay it. Nah. Anthony, will I get contact with the Cancer girl? Will I get contact with the Cancer girl? Yes, eventually you will. Brooklyn, will there be communication with my crush? 6, 7. I don't see communication coming in right now. It could take some time before you see communication. And you create AB's intentions for me. It looks like they may be perseverant and they may be looking for a situation with you to move forward. I don't know what the relationship is, but Perseverance pushes the relationship forward. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and the Four of Cups is in reverse. They may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Driven parties. God forgive me, but I don't really watch the news because it's like all negative. But when you turn on the TV here, it goes to the local news channel, channel 12. And I saw, God forgive me, but like scrolling at the bottom, that some guy got killed performing his gender reveal thing. And I was like, you know, because what the fuck were you doing? I mean, what were you doing that you got killed? With fucking like you couldn't do the piñata like everyone else. What were you doing that you killed yourself at a gender reveal party? So ridiculous. You know what I think it is too? It's like, it's not the gender reveal party. It's that everything has gotten to the point of being over the top, trying to outdo everyone else, and like life on social media bullshit. You know, it's like everything is so inauthentic these days. But it's like going to like the nth degree to prove that it's authentic. When meanwhile, it's like, now you just killed yourself, you ass. I don't know what happened. I just saw it scroll by. And I'm like, because what were you doing? You couldn't just cut a pink or a blue cake? What'd you do? Come flying out of a cannon? I mean, I don't know. I should have investigated, but I didn't. Apollo, why has the Aquarius not approached me with communication yet? Caught them spying recently. How did you catch them spying? Right, I don't know how you caught them spying, but they've got the Three of Cups in reverse here, which can indicate that they're involved with somebody else, and there may be disappointment around this situation. If they're not coming forward, and they are holding themselves back, and there is anxiety around the situation, it could be because there's somebody else involved here. I don't know how you caught them spying on you, but if you caught someone spying, I would confront it. Like, what are you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's odd that somebody would be spying on you, not making communication, and they're involved with somebody else. Like, you know what I mean? But the thing is that with the spying crap, if it's on social media, that's what people do. And that's why people are part of social media, because they investigate everybody. So one thing doesn't always have to equal the other. Like, I mean, I'm not even kidding you. And my brother and sister-in-law, like, oh, you just have to say Joe Smith, and they're already on the thing. And they're like, yeah, he's had 3 cats. He lives over here. He drives a Chevy. And you're like, really? So, like people just do that because I have no idea why, but they do. But I would confront them. I would say, what's going on? How come you don't say anything to me, but you're here hanging out? Or I've seen you around or whatever. Because you may have to put the effort in. I don't see all that much happening from their side. Miss Billy, do I need to be concerned about something? Well, yeah. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really answer that question because life is concerning, you know? Let's just see generally what's happening. I mean, I can't, like, if there's a specific something that you want me to look into, I can't just pull out a random concern, because you should be concerned with your health. You should be concerned with your finances. You should be concerned with your day job. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, like, pull a specific problem out of the air that you're thinking about, if that's what you mean. I can tell you that as far as having to be concerned with things, it does look like you might feel like you don't have a lot of choices, maybe around career or a job, and that may be something that's kind of weighing on you heavily. It also looks like you may not be getting enough rest or relaxation, and you may be feeling overwhelmed by that, so that may be something to think about. It looks like the devil is here, which could be deception. You may have somebody that lies, or lies that's in your life. They lie frequently. Everyone's a fucking liar, so that doesn't surprise me. For there to be a random liar in your world, everyone's got that. It does look like negativity and pessimism is moving into the past, and your intuition is heightened. But I can't really go much deeper than that, because I don't really know what exactly you're talking about. Simran, is my soulmate connection with R? Is my soulmate connection with R? We don't just have one soulmate in this lifetime. We have many soulmates. So it could be a soulmate connection, but she's not the soulmate. Like, there's not just one. The way that you know a soulmate connection is that it's usually a difficult connection. It's usually not something that's easy. There's usually like big challenges around the situation. I'm not convinced it's a soulmate relationship at this point. Like, soulmate connections usually are like say for example, you might know somebody from work. Oh, I think it's okay now. Okay, soulmate connections are usually lifelong things. So it's like, say, you worked with Jim when you were 20, right? And then the person left the company, you haven't seen them in 10 years. And then you bump into them in the mall and you reconnect. And now all of a sudden, maybe you start dating, or you become a friend, you become friends. That's usually a soulmate thing. It's like somebody who keeps popping up through your life. It's not usually somebody that comes in and you have a relationship with them and then they're gone. It's usually somebody that's kind of woven into your life. They also may be somebody who, like, you run into frequently. Like, maybe you haven't seen them in 10 years, and then you go on vacation to Florida and you bump into them in Florida. Like, that can be kind of like a soulmate connection. And then you reconnect at that point. They usually come with very big breaks in the relationship, where you may not see somebody for years and then reconnect. And it usually can be very painful, the relationship. Um, Anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Um, Julia. Did the Gemini talk to anyone about me today? Okay, let's see. Did the Gemini talk to anybody about me today? I don't think so. I think he was silent today. He's got the Hermit here. I don't think he spoke to anyone about you today. Shrishti, How does Y feel about my message yesterday? He made me really upset. He's got sharp energy around him in silence. I don't know. He doesn't seem to be putting in a lot of effort or trying to fix anything. I don't know what you said to him, but I don't think you're getting a response from him with the Hermit in reverse. You may need to reach out to him if you want to fix things. He may, but kind of have an attitude like, fuck it right now. Like, he's just not really, I don't know what your message said or what happened, but he's not, like, playing into the situation. Jay, why do I perform best under pressure? I do too. Me too. Me too. And I'm not under pressure. Yeah. I don't know why that is. I think it may be a personality type. Me too. If I have a lot to do, I'm so much more productive. But if I don't have a lot to do, I can be like a real bum. I think it's a personality type. I got to be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. It looks like you're very stable. You have the ability to multitask. It also looks like you have the ability to get a lot done. But if you have too much time and not a lot to do, it kind of makes you feel stagnant, and it kind of drains your energy. I feel the same way. And for me, like now it's very hard for me because I'm a little bit more in control than I used to be. Like, I used to have to go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't have to do that now. But on the days that I got up and went to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, I accomplished so much. First of all, I used to get there. I had to open the studio at 5:30. I used to get there at 5 o'clock so that I could walk around the studio so I can get a half hour of walking in first. Taught that class, go out for a run, go teach another class. Then I would come home and take a nap. Then I would go to the school, work 2 hours, come home, eat dinner, and go and teach Pilates at night. I used to get a lot done. But now, like, if I don't have to get up in the morning, like sometimes it's hard for me to get us out to go to the park at 12. And I'm like, really? It's 12. Get your fucking ass out. Like, why can't I get out? I'm working on it though. I'm working on it. But that is so funny that that you say that, because I am the exact same way. Stella, William and I be in a serious relationship? I'm only getting a 33% chance at this point, so I would keep your options open. You have an Aries here. If he's an Aries, I would say, yeah, the chance is higher than 33%. But if he isn't an Aries, I would say keep your options open. Stella, will I move to another state? Yes. 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 But let me tell you this. I hate questions like that only because you at some point, yeah, you can move to another state, but is it going to be tomorrow? It might not be. You know what I mean? Like, when you think about like your whole life, yeah, it would just make sense. You're not going to spend your whole life living in one state. Although I've always lived in New York State, I don't plan on living here forever. And I feel like eventually most people end up leaving New York. But I don't know that how soon it's in the horizon for me. You know what I mean? So same for you. But yeah, I do think eventually you won't be living in the state that you're in right now. Red, I'm not his usual type. I mean, we're completely different. Why'd he pursue this? I mean, he was determined to do this and everything was good. Life is too damn short for this. I don't, you know, I don't know all the ins and outs of the situation, but it seems like there either is drama around the situation or there has been a lot of drama. As far as one person being somebody else's type, you know, you can't go by that because that doesn't always hold true. Like, I worked with a woman who she used to always talk about, oh, tall, dark, and handsome, tall, dark, and handsome. Always talking about that. And then she married this, like, short, chubby, blonde guy who was a total douchebag. But you know, sometimes what we think we're attracted to, we wind up not being attracted to. It's like, you know, you can't, like I was saying earlier, like you can't apply logic when it comes to emotions because there just aren't any. You know, it's just like people that are like, he treats me like shit. Is he going to change, or is he going to get better, or is he going to call? It's like, no, he's not going to call. He treats you like shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really apply logic. But the problem is that it looks like he likes to be in control. He's got the Emperor in reverse. I don't really care for that. So it could be that if you don't give him enough control, um, that could be when he pulls his energy back. I don't think that it has anything to do with a physical type or even like the whether or not you have anything in common together. I don't think it has to do with stuff like that. I think it has more to do with he needs somebody who he can be in control with. It looks like, and the Knight of Cups is in reverse. I don't know if you guys are both on the same page or if the interest is sort of running out because he's feeling like he's losing control of the situation. Looks like this relationship has taken a hit and it has been weakened. Four of Wands is in reverse. Perseverance is in reverse. I don't know. You can't. The unfortunate thing is you can't apply logic to any of these situations because the logic just doesn't make any sense. You know how many people that I've like spoken to that are swearing to me up and down, I don't love this girl. I don't want to be with her. She makes me fucking nuts. She drives me ape shit. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. And then the next thing I know, they're married. And I'm like, really? Like, you just sat here and told me how much you couldn't fucking stand her. How did this happen? Well, how did it happen? So, like, you forget about logic. It goes out the window. How does my ex feel about me currently? Um, well, it seems like this person's still harboring a little sharp energy around the situation. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but he feels disappointed in this situation. Feels like his life has moved forward. He may think that you are a kind, caring, gentle person, but he feels like he's made a decision to move forward with his life. Jay, how'd the girl from the UPS feel when she saw me today? How did the girl from UPS feel when she saw me today? She's intrigued. She's curious to know more about you. She thinks that you're a hard worker. She thinks you're attractive, and she thinks that you're maybe you have like a pleasant, even keeled, pleasant personality, and that the starting the new journey, you're new there. So I would say that's what the Fool is all about. She's curious. You've definitely piqued her interest. Nima, General. Life is moving forward, slow and steady wins the race, but you will have some choices coming in. Could be focused on a new business opportunity, and with that, the weight of the world may slip off your shoulders when you get a new deal or a new business job, or something comes in there around finances that makes life much easier. Balance comes back to your world. Money is flowing in. You may be going back to school or learning a new area of study, and you have a Capricorn coming in. Lowe's Epps world. What's trying to block my throat chakra? The throat chakra is getting blocked. It's because you're not speaking your truth. So there's a couple of things that shut down the throat. It could be you're afraid to tell somebody how you really feel, because sometimes the head and the heart chakra are not in, like they're not in the line, they're not working together well. So it's like what's in your heart is not what's coming out your mouth, and that can block the throat chakra. Also, depending on how you grew up, like somebody like me, I feel like I was always told to be quiet. I don't know. I grew up being very quiet. Even now, like I don't really say too much. Like I'm not one of those people that you're going to find having a chat with a random stranger in the grocery store. No, it's like me. I'm going to walk in, I'm going to go pick up whatever I need, and I'm out the door with the hood over my head and not make eye contact with anyone. Like, I'm out. So I feel too, like I've had issues with the throat chakra. Afraid to tell people how you really feel, or afraid that you're going to offend someone, afraid that somebody's going to be mad at you. All those things are going to block up the throat chakra. Like, especially if it's a situation that you feel passionately about. Like, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but say your friend is about to marry some asshole and you can't fucking stand him. For like, if you don't tell her how you feel, that can shut down your throat chakra. Because if it's really like eating away at you and you won't say it because you don't want to be that person, that could shut down the throat chakra, but very easy to open it up. So you can use things like blue crystals. Let me see if I have. Amazonite is a great one. I mean, this is a big piece, but you can get a small piece of amazonite and wear it on your throat. I have aura crystal, aura quartz, and it's pretty big. It's like that big, and I'll wear it sometimes on Saturdays. It's good for Saturday. Or I'll wear it if I feel like I'm having problems with the throat chakra. Also, you can do things like chanting, singing, humming, oming. All that stuff is going to help to open up the throat chakra. Who cares what you sound like? Do it in the shower, do it in the car where nobody hears you, but work on opening it by stimulating it. Sing your favorite song, whatever. Whatever. You do it in the shower. The shower is actually really great because the steam will help open up the vocal cords, and it will be easier for you to belt it out. You can also try wearing blue, like an aqua blue can kind of help too. Maria, why is my cousin R jealous? Because Jimmy likes me. I don't really get that she's jealous of that right now. No. I mean, if she is, it would be very mild. Oh, Mel, you could close them. Thanks. Maria, who's coming towards me in love? Got a soulmate connection coming in. That could be a fire sign, maybe a Sagittarius. If not, a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries comes in. Might be feeling a little undecided about this person when you first meet them, but they'll come in, offer you a lot of respect and romance. Let's see what happens. Adriana, what's he realizing about me? Well, I think he thinks that you're very kind and caring. you're a happy person, somebody who's easy to talk to, somebody who's easy to be around. And I think that he's starting to value that, you know, I mean, good people are not hard, they're not easy to find. That's for sure. You get a lot of assholes. Magician general for the weekend. Maybe taking some time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also may be busy working on something with the Eight of Pentacles. It may be school related, I don't know. Or it could be physically going to work if you have a job. But whatever it is, you're busy this weekend. The hard work that you put into school or business is coming back to you. And happiness comes out this weekend. Bless you. Mooney, what's the connection between me and the Sagittarius? Right, I don't know what your relationship is with this person. So it's kind of a weird question because what kind of a connection is that? I don't know. I don't know who they are to you. But what the cards indicate is that there may be a decision that needs to be made around this situation at some point. Listen to your intuition. The negativity, pessimism, and regret is moving into the past. I would say it looks like it could be a karmic friendship at this point, if I had to put a label on it. But I wouldn't worry about what kind of a connection it is. I would just kind of see what happens, because it looks like it's moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Angel, how did Elisa feel seeing me on Monday? How are her feelings for me? She smiled at me and said bye. Okay. She thinks that you're attractive. She thinks that you're kind, caring, interesting. She thinks that you're successful. I don't know if you guys have a mutual hobby or something that you have spoken about, but I don't know. She may think that you're successful and well prepared. But yeah, I think that it was good when you saw her on Monday. That seemed like it was positive. General for Mel. Sun's coming out. Not bad. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Could be focused on a side business or thinking about opening up a side business. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Life changes for the better for you quickly. Success comes in around an endeavor that you've been working on. Balance comes back to your life and the Leo enters. It also looks like your perseverance pays off and you're no longer holding yourself back. Not too bad. Is Brandy here? I thought I saw Brandy before. Brandy, are you here? Oh, Brandy left? Okay. All right, then let me see who else I have here. I'm going to do Anonymous and Jenny. How did Julian feel about seeing me today? I don't know where your relationship is with this person, but it looks like there could be a secret that gets revealed, and it looks like there may be negativity around the situation. I would say he may be feeling a little bit burdened by this situation. I don't know what's going on with the two of you at this point, but it looks like he's hit a slowdown, or things have slowed down around the two of you. Could be poor timing around the situation. He just may be feeling a little bit like negative about life in general. Jenny, will I make big on my career in the upcoming years? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. Yes, you should be very successful over the next few years. Anybody else I didn't get to? I think that's it. I think I pretty much got to everyone. I'm going to go. I will see you guys at some point tomorrow. I just don't know what time yet. Have a good night, guys. Thank you very much. Bye, guys.